There comes a point in life where motivation stops working, where inspiration fades, where watching videos, saving posts and making plans feels like movement, but it's actually just hiding. And in that moment, you're left with only one truth. Either you do it, or you slowly watch your life collapse into regret. There is no third option. You don't need another strategy. You don't need another perfect plan. You don't need more time. What you need is pressure, because comfort is what's killing you. And right now, you still believe you have time. Time to start later. Time to fix things someday. Time to figure it out. But let me tell you something most people realize too late. Time doesn't wait for you to be ready. It keeps moving while you hesitate. And every day you delay, you're not staying in the same place. You're falling behind. Just look at your life honestly. Not the version you show people. Not the version you imagine. The real one. The habits you repeat. The excuses you tell yourself. The things you avoid, even though you know they matter. That gap between who you are and who you could be. That gap is not caused by lack of talent. It's caused by lack of action. You say you want to change your life, but your actions say something else. Your actions say, I'll start tomorrow. I'm tired today. I need the right mood. I'll do it when things are perfect. And that's the lie, because life is never perfect. And if you're waiting for perfect conditions, you're choosing to stay average. So now, let's get real for a second. You already know that. Nobody is coming to save you. No one is going to walk into your life and hand you discipline. No one is going to build your future for you. No one cares enough to fix your life and the way you should care about it. And that's not sad, that's power, because it means everything is in your control. But control comes with responsibility, and responsibility is heavy. It means if you fail, it's on you. If you waste time, it's on you. If you stay stuck, it's on you. No excuses, no blaming, no running, just truth. And most people avoid that truth. They distract themselves with endless scrolling, endless entertainment, endless preparing. Because taking action, that's uncomfortable, that's risky, and that's where you can fail. But here's what they don't understand. You're already failing. Every day you don't try, you're choosing failure in advance. Every day you avoid the work, you're training yourself to stay weak. Every day you delay your goals, you're making them harder to reach. So let's flip it. Flip the switch. Because what if there was no tomorrow? What if this was your last chance to change something? Would you still scroll? Would you still procrastinate? Would you still say later? Or would you finally move? Because that's the mindset you need. Not I'll try. Not I'll see. Not I'll think about it. Do it. Or accept the consequences of never becoming who you could have been. And for this, imagine your future for a moment. Not the dream version, the real one, based on your current actions. Same habits, same mindset, same excuses. Where does that lead? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, does it make you proud or does it make you uncomfortable? Because that discomfort you feel, that's the truth. That's your potential, begging you to wake up. You weren't built to live small. You weren't meant to settle. You weren't created just to survive, scroll, sleep, and repeat. There's more in you. But potential means nothing without execution. You don't need to feel ready. You need to move anyway. You don't need confidence. You build confidence by doing. You don't need motivation. You create motivation through action. That's the part people don't like, because it removes all excuses. And it means you start tired, you start scared, you start unprepared, but you start. And once you start, something changes. Not instantly, not magically, but slowly, you start to build momentum. And momentum is powerful, because once you prove to yourself that you can act despite resistance, you stop negotiating with your weakness. You stop asking, "Do I feel like it?" And you start saying, "It needs to be done." And that's discipline, not feelings, not hype, just decisions, repeated daily. And most people never reach that level, because they quit too early. They want results before effort. They want success before struggle. They want certainty before action. And life doesn't work like that. You earn it through repetition, through consistency, through showing up when it's hard, and especially when it's hard. There will be days you don't want to continue, days where everything feels slow, where progress feels invisible, where quitting feels easier. But that's the test, not of your skills, but of your mindset. Because anyone can start, but few can continue, and even fewer can finish. So ask yourself, which one are you? The one who talks, the one who plans, or the one who executes, no matter what? Because at the end of your life, nobody will care what you intended to do. Nobody will care what you almost started. Nobody will care about your potential. They will only see what you did. And more importantly, you will know. You will know whether you gave everything or whether you held back. And regret? Regret is not loud. It doesn't scream. It whispers, quietly, every single day, reminding you of what you could have been. That's a slow death. Not physical, but mental, emotional, and spiritual. So when we say, "Do it or die," it's not about destruction. It's about urgency. It's about refusing to live a life half-built. Because the truth is, you're already dying, not in body, but in time. Every second that passes is gone forever. So the question is simple. What are you doing with it? You can keep waiting, keep planning, keep hesitating, keep telling yourself stories. Or you can decide, right now, no perfect moment, no perfect plan, no perfect version of you, just action. Start messy, start small, start imperfect, but start. Because once you commit, once you remove the option to quit, once you treat your goals like survival, you become dangerous. Not to others, but to your old self, the lazy version, the distracted version, the comfortable version. That version doesn't survive, because you've chosen something greater. And it won't be easy. It will demand everything. Your time, your energy, your focus. But that's the price. And the question is simple. Are you willing to pay it? Because if you're not, then stop pretending you want more. Stop lying to yourself. Accept the average life. But if you are, then there's only one move left. Do it. No hesitation, no delay, no negotiation. Because in the end, it was never about motivation. It was never about luck. It was never about perfect timing. It was about one decision, repeated every day. So do it, or watch your life pass you by.